have been making my own dog food now for a couple years. A few people asked me for the recipe, so I figured I would make a video and share. We alternate proteins. Today we are using venison, courtesy of my dad. We also use chicken, beef, and pork. Our staples for the dog food are leaf spinach. Our dogs love spinach. I always add some squash, usually butternut squash. Today I'm using cooked squash, peas and carrots. Sometimes we add just a bag of mixed vegetables. Our dog Honey does not like green beans, so she picks those out. We also add cottage cheese, plain yogurt, some oats, and some brown rice for fillers.
Brown meat.
People love their dogs. First, we brown the meat or cook the protein. Since we're using venison today, I'm browning the venison first. I am not going to drain it though. Venison is a very lean protein. When we have it processed, we do not process it with fat. So what you see, and there's hardly any fat left in here. It's just a little bit of liquid. So I will not drain it. Very, very healthy for dogs. Then once the meat is browned, I'm going to add in all the vegetables and the rice. I'm gonna add a little bit of water for the rice, and I'm gonna let that cook. I buy the instant brown rice, so it only takes about 10 to 15 minutes to cook it all together. You're pouring it in, right?
Here goes the spinach, squash.
These vegetables are going to add a lot of liquid as well, so I don't really add as much as it says for the rice. And then we just bring this to temperature and let it simmer for about 15 minutes. Nuggets for you, honey.
Hold her still though, because it's trying to autofocus on her little tongue sticking out. Oh. Oh, honey. Give him mama kisses. Why are you so scared, honey bunny?
It's okay, honey. Once I feel like my rice is almost done, then I add my oats. And whenever I add the oats, I just kind of eyeball it, but I'm looking at 1 to 2 cups of oats. You're going to let this cook for a couple minutes, and then we are going to remove it from the heat and then add in our cottage cheese and yogurt and let it cool a little bit, and it is ready to go. Also want to point out that our dogs are about 10 years old and they digest this food wonderfully. They love it. They beg for it. This is all they eat. So we feed them about twice a day, and this amount will last us for a couple weeks. You can also freeze this. It'll freeze just fine. If you only have one dog or if you have a small dog and you want to make a big batch, you can freeze it and then just thaw it out when you're ready to use it. Our dogs also eat it cold. Sometimes we warm it up, but they do not mind it cold at all. They will eat it straight out of the refrigerator. Okay, so now that it's finished, I'm just going to remove it from the heat and then add in our dairy. So this is the yogurt. Cottage cheese. Stir it all together and it is ready to be stored and eaten. restore ours in just a little Rubbermaid container in the refrigerator. So as you can see, the amount that we make fills up one of these containers pretty perfectly. I'm going to take some out right now and go ahead and feed the dogs because they are at my feet. They can smell it. They know it is time to eat. It's still a little warm, but they will eat it up anyway. Ready to eat? Want to eat? You ready? Ready?
Yummy, yummy, yum. It's so good. They can't hardly wait. I gotta lick the bowl. Casper's not wasting any time.